Remember, it starts in here, and then it comes into the real world. Everything we see happened one time in someone's thought, and
Yeah.
it was created into the real realm.
And everything we're doing now.
100%.
Yeah. Like you said, your office, where you live, all those things.
Bro, I used to hate the fact that I used to drive an hour to the location of my office. I hated it so much.
Yeah.
And I told myself, when I have an office one day, which I will,
Yeah.
I'll make sure that it's a few blocks away from my office. I had almost every single office, it was across the street from my house.
Yeah.
I had an office, it was in Queens Boulevard in New York City. It was literally, you just cross the boulevard, and that's my office.
Yeah.
Now my office is 5 minutes away from my house.
Yeah.
Why do I do that? Because I like that convenience. I like the convenience.
Yeah.
So convenience to me is very important. I actually pay for convenience all day.
Yeah.
Because to me, that's what I like. Like, I'd rather sit in first class than regular class because the convenience of having more space, and they come and give you nuts and shit, warm nuts. They give you a nice napkin, nice food. Like, okay, treat me like a king. I love that.
Yeah.
Right? So convenience to me is everything. It's not about the money. It's about the convenience for me.
Right.
Convenience is everything. Like, I'd rather, if it takes me like 10 minutes to come out of my house, I'll bought a scooter. Why do I buy a scooter? It takes me 5 minutes to get here.
Yeah.
Versus the truck, gotta get out of the garage, and by the time I get here, parking, ticket, all this bullshit. Scooter, and that's it, I'm here, right?
Yeah.
That's how I like convenience to me. So everything about my life is about convenience. So I envisioned this life.
Yeah.
I really envisioned it.
Yeah.
And I can never blame anyone for all the things that happened in my life. I can't, because I accepted that reality when I was a kid. I did not realize that I was attracting that into my life.
You can only give thanks to God, brother.
Listen, you might say, well, I was abused and I was sexually abused and I was mentally abused, all this bullshit. Oh, how did I bring it to my life? You brought it to your life. I'm so sorry I have to say that. You bring it to your life. You bring it to your life. Everything that happens to your life is because you attracted it. As crazy as that sounds, I might get roasted for this shit, but it's okay. It's the truth. Everything that happens to your life, you accepted it somehow. You might say, well, I was 2 years old. Somehow the energy is accepted. Maybe your mom's energy accepted it. I don't know. But the energy that you think about, the manifestation kicked in, you thought about it, and you attracted it into your life. You got to take responsibility for that. I know it sounds sick and it
It's a
sounds
big
crazy.
statement. It's a big statement.
Big fucking statement.
For when you're young, you know, when you're older, I
Listen,
can agree.
you're attracting
when you're
it.
a kid,
Whether you like it or not, you're attracted. There's a laws of the universe, bro. You may be 3 years old. You're still using your brain. You're still made of electricity. You may not consciously understand what you're bringing to your life. But guess what? Your surroundings are programming you 24/7. And maybe you're using the subconscious energy right there to attract what you want in your life. Think about that. Think about that. You can't, listen.
or the surrounding people are.
There's force, of course. There's
Yeah.
force that controls you, absolutely. But somehow you attracted that into your life. Somehow. I take responsibility. Listen, I've been through some crazy shit. I've been mentally abused, emotionally abused. So how can you say that? Because I accept the fact that I attracted
Well,
that into my
sometimes
life.
though, sometimes your storms are based from what other like you get a storm that's not yours because of what other people brought down to you.
I'll give you an example. There's, the butterfly effect? Like, the one butterfly, like, flap can create a tornado across the, like, miles away.
Okay.
Every decision that's made in the universe stems from something.
Yeah.
And you're either going to attract it to your life or you're going to repel it into your life, right? You can make a decision that when that butterfly flaps that wing and that tornado's created, you can make a decision to not be in that area. You can make a decision to be freaking Australia and the tornado's in Kansas, as an example.
Yeah.
But you made a decision to be in Kansas, as an example. So guess what happened? You got hit by the tornado. So you may not realize it, but everything in your life is 100% in your control. Even as a kid, even as a 5-year-old boy, you have control. You just may not have as much control as you would like, but you still have control, and you can attract the things in your life. I remember when I was 5, 6, 7 years old, I attracted a lot of negative things because I was having negative self-talk. And that negative self-talk attracted into my life. I kept saying, my father hates me, my father doesn't love me, my father beats me up. But guess what? I kept doing it and doing it and doing it. And eventually, one day, it stopped because I put a stop to it. Because I started saying, what the fuck? This is not fun. I'm gonna step up.
Yeah.
As a 12-year-old boy, little scrawny little boy. Did it work? Not really. But again, my father somehow got kicked out of the house. My mom and dad are not together anymore. And now I have this fucking freedom. As a 13, 14-year-old boy, I have massive freedom. So you may not realize it, but everything that happens to your life, you attract into your life. It's a crazy, bold statement that I'm saying. I can get roasted and I can attack, but I'm telling you the truth. If you just sit down and look at it objectively, I promise you'll say, you know what? He's fucking right. Because everything in your life is attracted to you by the frequency. And whatever frequency you're in, whether you were forced into that frequency or you chose to be in that frequency, you attracted that shit into your life. I'll give you another example. If you choose to be around a bunch of guys that are doing drugs, what will happen if the cops come? You're in that frequency. You're going to get arrested. You may not be doing drugs, but because you're around them, you get arrested. Same thing. You're in that frequency. You may not want to be in that frequency. You may not do anything negative in that frequency. You might say, but I'm just in the house. I'm a kid. I'm 5 years old. But you're in that environment. Guess what? Boom. You're wrapped into that frequency. And that's what you get what you get. So can you say it's 100% in control of your life? Probably not at 5 years old, but you're in that frequency. So what do you expect?
Yeah.
There's certain things we cannot obviously control. I didn't control where I was born. I didn't say, oh, you know what? Choose these parents. But that's the circumstances that I was dealt. Those are the cards that I was dealt. And I have to take responsibility that from 0 to today, my life is because of me. I chose to have that life. You have a choice. We have a choice every single day. What is your choice? It's hard to swallow that pill when you live a victim life and you want to blame everyone around you for the life that you live. It's very easy to say, well, I live this life because of my dad. I live this life because of my mom, my grandma, my uncle, my society, my school, my this, my that. But when you say, you know what, it's my fault, my responsibility, it's my choice, you start saying, what could I do differently? And you're not a victim anymore. You're a victor. And you say, you know what, I'm not going to blame myself and I'm not going to blame anyone. I'm just going to take responsibility and move forward. What can I learn from the situation? You understand? So that's the power. See, I'd rather be in that situation because I have control over my life versus saying, you know what, it's my dad's fault.
Yeah.
He should have known better as an adult.
I mean, the blaming mentality, like, it's one of the worst.
Very easy to blame everyone. It's very easy to say I'm a victim. It happened to me. Oh, it happened.
Yeah. No,
I got fucking punched in the neck. It happened. By the way, if you get punched in the neck right now, whose fault is that? It's your fault, bro. You attracted that into your life. Oh, Michael, that's so real. So if someone randomly punches me, you were in that situation, boss. I didn't put you in that situation. I don't get into those situations. I don't get punched randomly.
Yeah.
Because I don't attract that shit in my life. If I got punched in the face, guess what? I attracted that shit. Everything that happens to you, you attract it to your life. You have to understand it. Once you understand that's a law, now you can manifest and get yourself out of those situations and live the life that you actually want. I know it sounds crazy, but hopefully you guys got some value from this because it does make sense. If you really think about it. Objectively, sit back, re-listen to this, and sit down and really think about, without getting emotional, oh my God, Michael. And I promise you, you'll realize that everything is in your control if you manifest the right way.
It's true.
Right? So we appreciate you guys. We love you guys. If you love this kind of content, do me a favor, subscribe to this channel, like this channel, share this with a friend, share this with someone so they can roast me. It's okay. I like that, right? But we appreciate you guys, and we appreciate your support. We'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching this content. We really appreciate you giving us the love and support. We really, it means the world to me, right? And I would love for you to share this video. And if you want to see more of this kind of stuff, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you guys in the next
Video.
We love you guys.